Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 Queen of the Ring, Jade Cargill. Her color scheme for her gear tonight made up the flag colors of the Jamaican flag, honoring her history, her heritage, as she looks to win her first singles championship in her first match for a singles title since arriving in WWE.
Yeah, that looks absolutely incredible. Reggae girls, we are partying tonight. There's magic in Kingston Town. Is there going to be magic for the Storm? Jade Cargill here at SummerSlam.
She won the Queen of the Ring to earn this opportunity tonight at the WWE Women's Championship.
It's Tiffy time!
It is her first SummerSlam. And Wade, we talked about this during the Countdown show earlier today. It is hard to believe that this young woman, Tiffany Stratton, only started to train to be a professional wrestler 4 years ago. And now she's been on top of the mountain as the women's champion since January.
Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes when a first-time world champion holds the gold, they just feel a little out of place. It's a sense of inevitable that they're going to be losing that title soon. They don't really seem to have the full credentials. Times that by 10 when that individual only has 4 years of experience. But then you look at the year Tiffany Stratton has had, from cashing in January to defeating Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania in a slugfest, to defeating Nia Jax multiple times. Wow.
And let's not forget the names Bayley, the Hall of Famer Trish Stratus, Roxanne Perez, who we saw earlier tonight, Asuka in the finals of the Queen of the Ring. I mean, it has been an unreal year for Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill as well. Jade Cargill, of course, knocking off Asuka, knocking off Roxanne. So these two women have big-time victories in 2025. Someone's going to earn the title tonight. Let's go up to the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Women's Championship! Introducing first, the challenger from Vero Beach, Florida, Jade Cargill! And her opponent, from Briar Lake, Minnesota, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton!
Wade, let's talk strategy. If you're the champion, Tiffany Stratton, what do you do to make sure you keep the title tonight?
You do exactly what you've done all year. You realize that your athletic skill set gives you the capacity to take down all comers, no matter how big, small, or skilled they may be. But it is quite the conundrum when you're up there against a powerhouse, perhaps the greatest physical specimen this industry has ever seen in the form of Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill now the challenger. She's never won or never even had an opportunity. Tiffany now for a quick win to win a singles title here in WWE. So if you're Jade Cargill, what do you do to knock off the champ?
You lean on the confidence that winning an arduous tournament like Queen of the Ring has given you. I would personally argue, that winning...
Cover by Jade quickly. hooks both legs in a kick out.
Winning a tournament like the Queen of the Ring this year with the caliber of competitors, including Asuka in the final, is arguably more difficult than a one-on-one single matchup against Tiffany Stratton here.
That's a great point as Jade now goes outside the ring. Remember, champion's advantage in this matchup, so Jade has to pin or submit Tiffany to win the title. Drives her into the barricade.
And immediately from the early goings, we have seen what this match is all about. It's two uber athletes.
Oh.
It's the technical finesse of the champ, Tiffany Stratton, versus the raw power of the challenger.
And there is one name that we did not mention that Jade Cargill has knocked off in what has been a great number of months here, and that is the current women's world champion, Naomi. Remember the no-holds-barred match back at Evolution?
Yeah, I saw Cardi B losing her mind at the prospect of Jade Cargill winning this one a few moments ago. Cardi B really does not like Naomi, at least according to their social medias. I think Cardi B will be very, very happy. Oh, if the storm prevails here. But
Naomi, of course, will defend the world title tomorrow night, SummerSlam Sunday. And here now, Tiffany Stratton with a suicide dive, taking out Jade Cargill. And you're talking about two tremendous athletes here, Wade. You got Jade Cargill, played hoop in college, obviously a tremendous in-ring performer. Tiffany Stratton, once a member of Team USA and gymnastics. You've got two hot athletes here going for the women's championship.
yeah, the standard in WWE keeps getting better and better, in part due to the NIL program, and it's going to keep going that way. You want to win gold in WWE?
Whoa!
Oh my God!
Swanton!
Tens all around.
Cover by Stratton and a kick out.
Wow, not even a 2 count though. Shows you how double tough Jade Cargill is.
And we saw on the Countdown show, they had some tryouts in New Jersey for potential superstars. Among those athletes, we saw gymnasts, we saw basketball and football players. Knee delivered to the spine. Could be future superstars here in WWE as Jade Cargill now has taken control of the champ.
And make no mistake, Tiffany Stratton is no lightweight in there. She is a powerful woman, but plucked out of the sky effortlessly by Jade Cargill. That's what the champ is up against tonight.
Big kick by Jade, and now Jade looking to use her power. Lifting Tiffany Stratton up on her shoulders. And Jade, she calls that the eye of the storm, that sit-out powerbomb that Tiffany Stratton has to kick out of it too.
When all hell's breaking loose, you'll be right in the eye of the storm, and what a beauty it was from Jade Cargill. But such is the resilience of the champ, Tiffany Stratton. Not quite enough, but what a heavy hitter. And that's a game-changing moment right there in this match.
You know, spoke to Jade earlier today. She said she was going to change things up, bring some new offense into her repertoire, and that was just an example of what we saw moments ago.
That's what you have to do against someone as smart as Tiffany Stratton, who's studied her opponent and was ready for everything, perhaps not ready for that.
And now Stratton showing off some power of her own. A rolling senton delivered. And now Tiffany went for the, looked like she was going to go for the moonsault, Wade, and Jade Cargill met her there.
That durability of Cargill is so impressive. Just hop straight up and drop the champ once again. It appears Jade Cargill has been a step ahead so far.
Nice suplex by Jade Cargill, showing off her power, and floats over. And now looking to power. Oh, Tiffany Stratton with a driver. What a counter by the champ.
Yeah, a lot of times in a match like this, you come into it knowing that certain moves are going to keep opponents down. However, this is the very, very top level. It's a world championship clash at SummerSlam. Your opponent is generally going to be capable of a little more than everyone else you've been up against.
53,161 here tonight, MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Home of the NFL's Jets and Giants, the final of the FIFA World Cup next year, and tonight, the first night of an epic 2-night SummerSlam.
So England are going to win the World Cup right here next year is what you're saying, but the question is who's going to win the Women's WWE Championship right now?
Well, Jade Cargill looking great so far, and now Tiffany Stratton, though, great counter, sends Jade across the ring. Tiffany's had an answer for almost everything from Jade tonight.
Yeah, so much finesse so far from Tiffany Stratton. And it's starting to wear down the challenger.
And now Stratton, caught by Cargill momentarily. Tiffany Stratton, though, has Jade where she wants her. And for the Alabama slam, didn't quite get all of it, but has Cargill in position now.
Cargill's got such a long frame, it's hard to pull it off, but it did enough. No,
Oh, and the boots up, great counter by Jade.
Such long limbs there at Cargill, right to the jaw of the champ, and the champ's rocked.
Yeah, Stratton is
Here we
rocked.
go.
Cargill has the champ where she wants her. Jade delivered for the championship. But Tiffany Stratton rolls toward the ropes. Gets the foot on the bottom rope, and the official, Daphne LaShawn, has to call off the cover.
That, again, is a tiny window into minor experience problems there for Jade Cargill. Feet up here, beautifully executed, immediately pounced with it. Rolled the other way for the pin, Jade, but no, over-rotated, and I don't even think Tiffany Stratton knew anything about that foot on the ropes. It was accidental by Cargill, and that cost her.
Now Tiffany Stratton rolls through shoulder strap. Great pinning combination by Cargill. Tiffany's got to kick it too. Tiffany looks out of sorts here, Wade. Cargill now with a choke slam.
Well, Tiffany got out of that first, Jade. It is going to be a second, and Tiffany can't even stand up here.
Yeah, not quite sure where she's at, I believe, as Jade Cargill could be closing in on her first women's championship here in WWE.
Well, you need to make it count while you can, and we might be getting something deadly here, Cole. What is Cargill cooking up?
From the second rope, Jade Cargill setting up Tiffany Stratton. For Jade, it is Tiffany now. Fights her way up to the top rope. She doesn't want to be up there. Jade Cargill now. Tiffany Stratton with a great counter.
Just took too long for Cargill to get set there.
Prettiest moonsault ever. Tiffany Stratton retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
Man, what a great match. Jade looked great, but Tiffany survives.
Yeah, well, Jade Cargill had the match won, but made a critical error there. Make no mistake, the trajectory of Jade Cargill will not be slowing down here, but how smart, how clever is Tiffany Stratton making the right decisions at the right moment, and that was the biggest of them all, felling the challenger, and then the prettiest moonsault ever. Nailed to perfection despite the volley of abuse sent away during the match. Tiffy gets the win, Tiffy retains, but Jade Cargill will fight on. It ain't game over.
Tiffany Stratton has been champion for nearly 200 days. And in 2025, Wade, this young woman, the WWE Women's Champion, is undefeated. 14-0. Tiffany Stratton on a massive roll in WWE.